Is it true that great leaders read? Let's think about that. No, take your time and think about that. Yes, let me tell you a bit of my story about how I started reading books or having a reading culture. Some years back in high school, wale wenye tumeenda high school za Kenya, the 844, we had these set books that you could read as a class. Then there are questions that will come. Then you relate from the set book that you've read. And through that, for me, I used to hate, let me say that. I used to hate reading books. I used to hate reading, and one person never liked reading. Hata hizo set book, I could find my friends wase time ya preps ama hiyo masaa ingine wako wanapitia hiyo kitabu 1 2 3 nini, but hey, mimi wacha niende nicheze ama nifanye kitu ingine. The only time I could read the set book ni ile time tulikuwa daro, we are going through the set book as a class, not as individual. And the fact that I used to hate, even I did not like when the teacher was selecting somebody to read, I could avoid being selected to read the book. Imagine, that's how poor or bad I was at reading. And if I could read, I could, you know, kama my experience kitu kama hiyo, when you're reading book out loud for the group and you're like, you keep on producing that sound. But after some years, after school, I think I came across the phrase, great leaders are readers. And it kept me thinking, I want to be this great leader, but I'm not reading. If I stand before people, there's no content that I'm passing on to them. So I decided to put it into a try. But I was not good at reading. My concentration span at reading was low. The thing is, I had a niece and I could take time to take the books, the little Jesus books, you know, the little books that children are given at Sunday school. So I started with those. I could read the book. The thing that I enjoyed, it had pictures, good pictures that encouraged me to read too. So I started with those books. Then my friend could give me his a Jesus Witness member, so he could give me some of the leaflets that they used to issue. If you move along Kenyan Road, or anywhere in the street or anywhere in homesteads, you can find them. So that one too helped me improve my reading culture. I think if you start your reading career or you're reading the love of reading, God brings the people who are in the environment of reading. So with time, there is another friend who started giving me PDF books to read. And I continued with that. Up to now, I have friends who supply me with books, who recommend me with books. I also buy my books. And through the journey, I've seen a great and tremendous improvement in my reading culture. And go ask anybody out there who read books. There is something these books do to you. The knowledge is there, the knowledge you all know, but after reading the book, that's when you realize there is a beauty in reading this book. Somebody said somebody has summarized their life into this simple book, and they've just put it in pages whereby you can tap into that knowledge. So why don't you get the chance? If you can't read, get audiobooks. And you'll come and tell me at the end of the day that there is something tremendous that happens when you read books. And also, if you can write your own books, take your time and write books. There is greatness in sharing your knowledge too and touching somebody else's life out there. Otherwise, thank you very much. It's Atenya Moses. Remember, don't follow me, follow Christ. Don't subscribe to the teaching of God.